Yeah, it'll be spooky.
It's spirits.
All right, we are at Sugar Plum, and I'm with Camilla, and we're talking about the camera. With the LED lights here in the mall, the LED lights they create bars across. But Camilla said it's Halloween. It's the ghost of Sugar Plum's past.
Right,
I think is what it is.
there we go.
So do you want to tell us what Sugar Plum is? Now, we've been out here several times, and there are shopping events. I'm putting the words in your mouth for you. And each shopping event has a different theme, but this is Halloween. So tell us about this.
This show, especially our Halloween show, is my favorite, just as it's Randy's. But you can find not just Halloween, we have lots of harvest and lots of Thanksgiving, a little bit of Christmas. We have ornaments that can be personalized if you want to get a head start on your shopping for Christmas. And we have a brand new area too in our show that maybe we can take a walk over there and check that out. It's called Oola Plum. And it's a little bit different take on our arts and crafts and our handcrafted merchandise here. A lot of vintage and a lot of collectible, one-of-a-kind pieces in there, and it's going to be a fun thing for our ladies for the first time to be able to see Wednesday morning when they come in.
Right, so Sugar Plum, we're expecting 148 different vendors?
Yes.
148 different vendors.
Our biggest we've ever had here in Buena Park.
Arts and crafts, there are clothes, there are Halloween decor, there's food,
yes.
Jewelry. I saw some baby clothes. I saw vintage Pez dispensers.
Yes, costumes for children and adults.
There was a booth of vintage 1960s costume, like masks in the boxes. Very cool. You're open typically Thursday through Saturday, but you mentioned you're doing an early day, which is Wednesday.
Friday, and we open up at 9 o'clock early, and it's $5 to come in all day on Wednesday.
You said Friday, yeah,
Wednesday.
Sorry, Wednesday.
Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and we close at 7, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's free to come in, free admission.
So again, Wednesday is a VIP preview day for $5 admission. The rest of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is free admission.
Yes.
And you're located in the downstairs of the Buena Park Mall.
And lots of free parking.
The escalator is working, so you can either come in through the mall if you're up there near Walmart, or come in the back if you've been to previous shows. The entrance is just next to the 24-hour fitness, so plenty of parking out front, plenty of parking in back.
Lots of parking now.
This is the entry to Sugar Plum. So come to take a picture of this.
Right, well, we're standing right here in front of our photo shoot, and this has been built by my family and extended family, and we all worked on this, and we used all recycled wood, and we had lots of fun making it, and it's definitely a labor of love. And you'll see our little witch come back around on the,
Where is she? Here she comes, here she comes. Yeah, we've lost you in the shop, but we're waiting for the witch to come around on the train here. There she goes. I almost got too close earlier. I'd hate to derail the witch train there.
Right, and then this will all be lit up with all the sound effects. Then we have another ghost that's flying around up there, a skeleton, so he's up in the air.
Since I'm here early, I get to see that Oola room.
Oh,
Oola Plum.
We gotta go see it.
And the good thing about coming to do these videos, I get to see everything before it gets open to the public, and I always stake claim on certain things.
Yes, definitely.
Which don't tell the people that lined up early in the morning on the first day, but yeah. All right, let's go take a look at that.
Thanks, Randy.
Oola Plum is new here to Sugar Plum. The first shopping day will be Wednesday. You come in and you get the first pick of everything in this wonderful vintage area. We have higher end items like these things in this beautiful wardrobe.
So you saw it here first. This is the Oola Plum section of Sugar Plum. Oola Plum. I'm just going to say that all night long. Oola Plum section. If you come on Wednesday for the first time, they're charging admission on Wednesday. They're not usually open on Wednesday. $5. You get first crack at all the items in the whole entire Sugar Plum, then also the items here at Oola Plum. If you come later in the weekend, some of this might not be here if you see it in the video. So come on out and grab it first. Now, I was told I had to visit this booth to see these vintage Halloween masks. Look at this. This one's from 1960s. Halloween clown. These are so cool. So this was a bit before my time. But I remember even in the 80s going to get the Halloween costumes in the box. If you are a lover of vintage Halloween decorations, costumes, collectibles, you definitely got to come out to the show. So as you've seen walking through Sugar Plum, there are all sorts of items made by vendors of all ages, and this skeleton doll is actually made by Betty Haney, who is 98 years old, so she actually made this. And she has a booth here with a bunch of merchandise for you to see. Very neat, look at this. This haunted house was made by Camilla's husband and son out of all scraps. Look at the detail on this. There's even an outhouse with the skeleton doing his business in there. He has to learn to shut the door when he's in. One of my favorite booths here at Sugar Plum, and I do this video over and over, and I never get the name right. It's like this thing that just will not stick. It's toys from yesterdays and candies from the past. I got it. That's like literally the first time I got it on the first round. But they've got some of the coolest stuff, and I already found this. Look at it's a punch-out book of masks. This is so neat. They've got so much cool stuff. Let's take a look. I am a sucker for anything vintage Halloween, and
me too.
This is graphics. You want to open it up? Oh wow, look at this. That is like so cool. Look at that.
Like it's a little candy
I know,
cups.
look at that, it's so neat. I remember having these like punch-out books as a kid. Of course, they're pointing out the glasses, and all I'm looking at is the candy behind it, of course. If you've been to Sugar Plum on previous visits, there's all new stuff in all the booths, so you definitely want to come back and check out what is new. I know most of these books and puzzles are new for this show, right? Yeah, all Halloween themed. You know how you remember things? That is the one thing that I remember most about Halloween, even more so than trick-or-treating, was the paper decorations my mom used to put up. Always on my bedroom door. When I walk in the door, I always kind of glance around before I start filming, and these caught my eye. These are really cute. In addition to the Halloween decor, there is plenty of decor for fall, harvest, Thanksgiving. So my friends David and April down in San Diego just had a baby. This is so cute. Perfect for their first Thanksgiving. And look at this one, actually says, First Thanksgiving. These definitely caught my eye. These are woodworkings. Ashley Benavides from Big Bear Lake. Look at these. Mountain Memories Workshop. love vintage paper decor items like this. This is a Thanksgiving turkey. They made this one just for me, I think. Look at this. It's funny because I say the same thing when someone rings my doorbell. In addition to all the Halloween and fall decor, they have a bunch of vintage items and this vintage cookware. Now, I can't say that I've actually used any of this myself. Now, I've seen this stuff before. Comment below if you know what you're supposed to do with it. I know, when you order DoorDash, you put your food in that. That's right. The last Sugar Plum that we attended was a vintage and antique show, and some of these toys are left over, and a lot of this brought back memories. In fact, I left with a few items. A couple vintage Pez dispensers. And there's so many vintage and antique items scattered throughout Sugar Plum. Some really neat stuff in here. My mom used to love buttons. And every time we would go to Knott's Berry Farm, she'd stop at the Western Trails Museum and look at the button collection in there. If you're ever there, check it out. It's right in the middle of the museum inside the park. There are also a lot of booths with food items. This one, pumpkin shortbread. A sneak one. Food stand in the back that serves hot dogs, food like that, and there's also a tamale booth up front that's got really good food too. So come on an empty stomach. Anything pickle flavored, you know I've got to try. We filmed this obviously before Sugar Plum opened so you can see everything available, and this booth still has its curtain up, so that doesn't stop me. I see hot apple cider mix right there. I love apple cider, especially this time of year. I wish you could smell how good these candles smell. But come to Sugar Plum and check them out. They smell okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to open all these, but that smells exactly like banana bread. After the last 3 weeks of doing non-stop Halloween videos, I need some of this. It's a lot harder than it looks. Okay, Loungefly fans, here's some Loungeflies. If you're looking for a unique costume piece, here we go. All the booths here at Sugar Plum are so cute and nicely set up, and all the vendors are so friendly. Oh.